Guys, what is going on? I am Alpha, coming back at you guys with a brand new video. I really hope you guys do enjoy this one, and if you guys do, please be sure to hit the like button, and if you guys don't, then you guys are going to be getting socked at homecoming just like my friend Nick did. So yeah, if you guys do not want to get socked at homecoming, please be sure to hit the like button. Also, come follow me on Twitter, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and comment down below. All that stuff really means a lot to me when you guys do that. So yeah, let's just get straight into the video, I guess. So today I'm going to be talking about this one time where me and Nick, Ermac, him and I ended up going to homecoming as like some friends. Like we were trying to get more people to go, and it was just us two that ended up going. But we ended up going, and some girl just stalked Nick the entire time. It was really creepy. So yeah, let's just get straight into it now. So I was at Nick's house getting ready for homecoming him and I were just kind of hanging out a little bit. Him and I were talking, and you have to also remember this is when the daily lunch meme was a big thing. You should also go and follow that. That was a great little mini series that him and I did on Instagram. But this is when the daily lunch meme was like a big thing. So him and I were like at his house. We were talking all sorts of daily lunch meme strategy, all of the marketing campaigns and all that crap that him and I were going to end up doing for it. So, him and I ended up going to homecoming. Like, we eventually ended up getting there. And a little bit before I start getting into, why it gets creepy, Nick was in this Algebra 2 class, right? He's a smart guy somehow. If you guys met him, he's a pretty big idiot, but he's somehow also a genius at the same time. So, he's in Algebra 2, he was in a group chat, and some girl asked to take a photo with him. We're just gonna name this girl Rebecca, because I feel Rebecca's a pretty good name to describe an insane woman. So, Rebecca asks Nick, hey, can I take a photo with you at homecoming? And this is pretty common for Nick at this point. Everybody would point him out in the school hallways because daily lunch meme was absolutely the biggest thing on the face of the planet, okay? If you guys didn't know what the daily lunch meme was in the upperclassmen, you were basically nothing at this point because the daily lunch meme is literally that big, okay? We were the equivalent of a news channel. We were a big celebrity, basically. I mean, mainly Nick. Me and my other friend was the behind the camera men. But Nick was absolutely the most famous person for a little bit. So, he was kind of used to people asking, hey, can I take a photo with you? So, he doesn't really see it as anything much. He says, yeah, sure, let's meet up over here at this time, yada, yada, yada. So, whatever, him and I end up going to homecoming, and the line was absolutely insane, okay? It took us forever to get in. We didn't actually end up getting in until, almost an hour long. I actually think that might be over-exaggerating a bit, but, it took us absolutely forever to get in this line. And I still ended up paying my ticket at the door for, $30, which was insanely stupid, but, we ended up finally getting in, though, and it took us absolutely forever. So we ended up just, walking out into the dance area, and him and I were just, hanging out. We ended up finding some other friends, and we were all just, grouping up together. We were all dancing around a little bit, just having memes and all that, as we typically do, daily lunch meme crew, that's what we do. So, eventually, we end up finding this one girl who has to take a picture with him. So, he's all hey, Justin, can you hold the phone for me? I'm like, yeah, sure. So, me and Nick and this girl end up going out in the hall, and Nick and Rebecca are just next to each other. And keep in mind, Rebecca's also really short too, all right? She is not even 5 feet, I think. She is insanely short. So this girl is basically around his rib, and they're doing the arm around arm kind of thing. So Nick ends up taking a photo with her. And then, I didn't really think much of it. Nick didn't think much of it. So him and I end up walking back into the gym. But, behind me, I turn around and I see her, I have to look down a little bit because she is, pretty short. But, I end up seeing her, which is, a little weird, I was thinking, all right, it's fine, she's just following us. She's probably trying to go back to the dance floor herself. She's probably with her friends or whatever. So then we're starting to walk out toward the dance floor. We're hanging out with some other people, and she's just, awkwardly standing there with us. She doesn't say anything. She doesn't really look in any other direction, but she's just awkwardly in the conversation with us. She doesn't say anything. She's just there though. And me and Nick were kind of confused on this, he thought, okay, I already took the photo. What else do you want from me? So him and I are just then trying to start getting away from her a little bit. Okay. So him and I end up going in toward the middle of the dance floor. We're trying to get in the crowd, right? And I'm trying to make sure I don't lose him because he's my ride home and the school internet sucks. So if I cannot find him, I'm going to be screwed. So I have to make sure that I know where he is. And the girl just kept on following us. All right. She followed us all the way into the middle of the state, like the giant dance area. And she even tries pushing me out of the way to get to Nick. So him and I are like really confused at this point. Like, okay, this is a bit much. Excuse that burp there. All right, this is a bit much though. So him and I end up trying to lose her again. We end up rushing through a different part of the crowd. And then him and I go to the cafeteria. We're talking with some of our other friends. We're talking with a couple of other people. They brought their dates. And then we were all just kind of like grouped up together in the cafeteria, getting food, getting drinks, whatever. Once again, didn't think much of it. So she still follows us though. And this is like really getting me uncomfortable. Nick was also really uncomfortable. Like, he just assumed that she thought he was really cool or whatever because daily lunch meme or because, they know each other, I guess. So she is still following us around. And then me and Nick decide, once again, let's just try going to get her lost in the dance floor. So I end up going all the way back to the other side of the school to try losing this girl on the dance floor who still followed us, okay? We were getting like really uncomfortable at this point. She was up our butts the entire time. I'm sure she was able to smell what I had for dinner. Like, it was pretty damn gross how close she was to my ass at the entire time. So, I forgot which one of us ended up coming with the idea, but one of us ended up saying, let's go to the bathroom because we are guys and Rebecca is not a guy. So our thought was, let's try to lose her on the way to the bathroom. So, me and Nick are walking out, and of course, Rebecca's basically got to be our shadow and is following us out too. So me and Nick end up going to the bathroom. We're walking the entire way through a little crowd of people. They're all standing together. We end up getting toward the bathroom though, and the girl almost tried following us in the bathroom, which was like the most uncomfortable thing ever. All right, me and Nick just had to get out of there though. She was just up our asses, and we were very uncomfortable. So we were like just waiting in the bathroom for a bit. We're just like, on our phones, him and I were talking or whatever. And I don't know if she ended up just staying there a lot of the time and then got bored, or she just left after we went to the bathroom. But she was just with us, I think. I genuinely feel like she was hovering outside of the bathroom door like a little new puppy waiting for their owner to get home kind of thing. Because, like, she was that creepy to us. So, like, him and I are, like, talking, like, dude, what is wrong with this girl? And, him and I, like, we're just really confused. Like, we kind of knew Nick was like a tiny celebrity here, He was like that really one cool local sports kid or whatever that everybody heard of, everybody knew. But we didn't think that people were getting this obsessed with Nick. So him and I are like really uncomfortable with this girl. I think I went out first, and I kind of gave Nick the clearing that, hey, she's not out here, so we should be good to go. Right, so then my genius idea is that while he was in there, I was going to start doing some hand signals, right? I was basically going to speak to him in sign language to let him know that the girl was not out there. And then him and I kind of took this as our cue to bolt to the dance floor, because she was just following us the entire time. Him and I didn't know what to do, so we thought, let's just try to get away from her. And we also thought a good idea to do that would be trying to get away from everybody by getting in with everybody, I guess. If we can get lost in the crowd, we thought we would be fine. So eventually we did lose her though. So that's like the good thing here. Him and I were just like, we're so glad to have lost her at this point because we didn't really know her. Like, I didn't even know her name. And Nick, I guess he kind of knew her a little bit, but it was like, he didn't really know her well enough. She was in like a group chat with everybody in their math class because that's how everybody sends answers nowadays. So, like, they were just in the same group chat. They were in the same class. He didn't really know her, though. So, when him and I ended up, like, going home, his dad picked us up. And this is, like, 11 o'clock at night, right? It's, like, pretty damn late out. And eventually, we get in the car and we start talking about what happened. And his dad was even getting a little uncomfortable with this girl, okay? Because she's not, the best-looking person in the world. I'm not trying to be rude or anything in that case, but, like, she was not, like, she was not a model. She was no Kate Upton to me. So, his dad was definitely, like, seeing why we thought we were very uncomfortable most of the dance. So, yeah. Please, everybody, do me the favor right now and do not stalk another person at homecoming because they will never want to see you again. Shocker. If you stalk people, make them feel uncomfortable, they will not like being around you. So yeah, that has been this story of a girl who stalked my friend at homecoming. I really hope you guys do enjoy this. Please be sure to smack a like on the video and share it with a friend. Let's get the story out there. I'd like to get 6 likes. That'd be awesome. So if we could hit 6 likes on this video, that would be absolutely amazing. And I might even end up making another story time of a really gross situation that I was in. I'm trying to not talk about it, but at the same time I'm trying to hint you guys toward it. It was really uncomfortable situation for me. So yeah, if you guys want to hear a story that made me feel awkward, then drop a like. And yeah, that has been it. I will see you guys all in the next video. Peace out.